Proper random that, isn't it? It's a big muck spreader hall. Is this the Environment Agency going to trim the banks of the ditch that's needed doing before the summer?
It's the first point about how the road closures, including pedestrian movements, being managed on the route.
An hour and a half on the computer trying to sort out this track to run. Apparently everyone on the call is there to help us, but they're not, because they just keep putting obstacles on our way. The police support the event, but can't send any support to the event. Work that one out. The city region councillors are fuming because they don't want it to be pulled. We could do a small route that doesn't involve the police whatsoever, but then that doesn't visit the city region, like the inner city. So, yeah, they're going mad. We're now looking like that we might be able to get some support from the fire brigade. All we actually need is some sort of blue light presence near the front of the convoy, so that the lads putting the traffic management out don't get any conflict, because obviously a blue light is far more important than orange light. Anyway, I've now got a Zoom meeting. Charlotte is still in hospital with Clara. She's on oxygen, but less than she was last night. So this sort of like infection that she had is in her throat, and it's not been very good. Today I'm going to be sat in here all day, all backwards and forwards to the hospital. So good job. I've got a little bit of Agritechnica to show you. So here it is. We're now in the component hall. So they make all bits for combine wobble boxes. These make all reflectors. These obviously make gears, top links, rams, shafts, bearings, everything you can think of. If you want to build a tractor or a drill, clutch plates, feet, even an electric loader. That's good if you don't want to spill oil if something goes wrong, isn't it? That's like the actuators that open the bins on a Alexian.
Cameras with body recognition.
Oh yeah. Wow. Again, walk towards it. Lights flash say that he's there. No one's going to miss you though, are they, really?
Not really.
There's mirrors. So when we go near that, watch it start flashing because it sees me. This camera obviously does all what the others do, but when you yawn, it knows to tell you that you're tired.
Do you?
Power drives, carousel units, or star gearboxes. Other gearboxes, like muck spreader gearboxes, aren't they? And this is Claas. So they've got this like concept tractor on, showing you what they can make. It's not actually a tractor, it's just showing like central tyre inflation, track units, cabs off, the whole thing just in one space. It's proper random that, isn't it? Just has steps up the back as a platform just to literally part of the stand just to show you. It's got track this side, tall track this side, wheel this side. It's just when you've got like loads of bits of Lego left and you put it all together. It's what you do when you've run out of Lego.
Yeah. When you build something, you got to spare parts.
Well, that's exactly what it is, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure which bit it is, but that's some sort of Claas gearbox made of glass. See how the oil's going around everything. This is a fire suppression unit. You just route it around your combine. If it was to go on fire, then it automatically like fogs it with
we have sold several hundreds in Sweden, for example.
with like fluid.
Simple and reliable system. And then
So
the high pressure water mist. It's water mist.
yeah, so that's full of water. That's full of nitrogen.
Yes.
That's full of water.
Yes.
That hose goes around everywhere. If it melts, it drops the pressure. Once it drops the pressure, it opens the valves and sets the sprinklers off.
And then you have the water mist spread out with the nozzles.
Yeah, and then it mists it,
engine comp.
and it puts the fire out. And apparently, some insurance companies in Sweden, I think where they're from, are saying that stuff has to have it now by law. So 870C to 136 in 10 seconds. There's a baler and a forager.
And one more thing.
Listen to this, a MAN power pack. It's obviously a battery pack, but MAN normally make engines. Hydrogen combustion engine, off-road engine, that'd be diesel, a remanufactured engine, and a gas engine. Cool, man. Put your hand next to it for scale. Massive, isn't it? Top links, link arms, linkages. There's a big muck spreader hall. Muck spreaders and tankers. Huge, that is massive. There's a forward control Xerion, so they've took the cab off the back, moved it to the front over the top of the bonnet and converted it completely to inject slurry. Massive chaser bin. 31, do you reckon it's 31 tonner? Probably is, isn't it? There's another one as well. The 400 horsepower slurry tanker. That's fairly big, isn't it? Look at that. Slurry cat. Now I don't know whether they're Irish or Scottish, or they might even be German, I can't remember, but I thought they were UK. Another massive muck spreader, and then Vrido, who make little compact seeders, also make them huge things. So these make these bags for storing slurry in, and someone's lay on one, so Martha's going to run and jump on it now and see how far she flies. Go! Solely oblivious. Yeah. So me and Martin have been walking around everywhere all week, around the show, not realising there was a shuttle bus that we could have used with a charger. The other thing about the shuttle bus is it's got a charger in it, so we've spent all week walking and looking for charge points. So if anyone's tried to ring me, I've been conserving my battery. It's new, but why is it new? What's different? It's got a big reel on the top. No idea what's new. Cramp stand's very confusing because it's like got no entry signs all the way around it, which is a bit strange. Yeah, it's a bit weird, the cramp stand. You used to be able to walk around and see all the different things they sell, but instead it's kind of like closed off. Disappointing really, isn't it? We come in the hall to see Cramp.
Come 600 miles.
We were at them last week and they said, oh, come and see us. And we can't see anyone we know, and I can't remember anyone's names. And yeah, it maybe doesn't help that it's 6:10 and the show's supposed to finish at 6.
We'd die of thirst.
But Strauss are still here.
Yeah.
Little baby tractor puller. Right, here's a quiz question. Tractor puller, highly polished case. Who are we thinking of? Let us know in the comments. Back on case again. Say bye to everyone. But we can't find anyone. So I think it's back in the shuttle bus and off to the train station. Just gives a quick lift for this, Martha. It's a bit heavy. That's mega, that jack, isn't it? 7.5 ton. Either end. It's a beast. It's like a parts place for all different parts. Online. This is handy, so the barbecues, and if it goes wrong you just lift it up and just put it out with the jet wash underneath. that's about all for today. Ian's done the birthdays. I am exhausted. I'm going to go to the hospital now, see how Charlotte and Clara are getting on. I am supposed to be in Newcastle tomorrow at the Tyne Grain AGM speaking. Not exactly sure whether I'm going to be able to make it as of yet, but fingers crossed I will be. But obviously the priority at the moment is the hospital and Clara and Charlotte. So thanks for watching today. Here's Ian with the birthdays, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Stuart Beard is 51, Charlie Bradshaw is 12, Russ Green is 56, Thomas Parkinson is 34, Josh is 28 from Kennet, Jackson and Drew, Pete Croft, Lily Norbury at Mobley Angus, Simon Fawkes and John Good. Happy birthday to you. We have raised £52,396. And if you want to be on there, there's a link under every single video.